Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for a With My Drum podcast. I'm Jamie Perez, and today I'll be talking about human programming. There's something to be said about healing from our belief systems. From childhood, we're programmed by society, family, media, experiences to believe what is and isn't so. We're taught what is true, what is false, and we're taught what to trust and not to trust. Now, there are certain institutions that just get a pass right from the get-go. You believe them until that trust is blatantly violated. Those sort of institutions include things like your family, your religious institution, your school, and in some cases, your government. Now, that's a lot of programming happening before you're even able to think for yourself. And by the time you do possess the mental capacity to think for yourself, you've already been programmed. You've been programmed by your family, your beliefs, your culture, your religion, and your society. So if you want to think at that point, you're more likely to just regurgitate everything everybody else already told you. And you believe it because that's what you were taught. That's all you know. And you trusted the sources that information came from. Doesn't matter if it's actually true or not. You believe it is true, and that's what matters. Your truth is truth because that's what you were programmed to believe. Now, anybody who's worked with computers knows that a program obeys and follows the rules that are written into its code. It doesn't see, hear, or perceive anything outside that programming because it's not part of the code. Now, if anyone tries to force the program to process information or ideas that are outside of its code, what happens? You get an error message. It rejects you out of hand. It's like a flashing red error message. You can't get past it. That is human programming. That's what happens with your culture, your identity, and your ideas. And that's why all these things change so slowly, if they change at all. And sometimes, if these things are flagrantly bad for you, then you, as part of society, may decide that the only solution is to change it with violence. Why is that? It's because programs can't change unless they're broken and rewritten. The thing of it is, that doesn't have to happen with violence. But violence is part of human programming. Violence has been taught and shown throughout history to be a solution or a way to break through the existing programming. The thing of it is possible to rewrite the codes using collaboration and cooperation, remaining open to new ideas until the program becomes a new creation with a new sense of self. Well, that's what I'm doing is all about. I'd like to participate in rewriting our human programming. By combining what I've learned with what others have discovered, we can all create something new, something better than the programming we've been reared to believe is truth, is reality. All our voices and experiences can add to a higher understanding of what is possible for humanity. We can be so much more than what our ancestors ever believed was possible. For me, that starts with rewriting my understanding of who and what I am and how I serve. It starts at the most basic level of all. What am I made of? How was I made? And then it moves into the idea of purpose. Why am I here? And how can I contribute to the whole of society? Everybody's going to have a different answer because all of our life experiences are so different. Everybody's going to have different answers based on their own life experiences, how long they've been deprogramming themselves, how free they are to explore alternate ways of perceiving and interacting with the world, and how open they truly are to new ideas and new beliefs. I don't have all the answers, but I'm enjoying the process of programming myself with new codes that draw from a multitude of perspectives and resources, personal meditation, and reflection. That's what I'm here to offer to the conversation. Whatever I have to say that works for you, great, take it, do something with it. Whatever I say that doesn't work for you, well then, discard it. Discover for yourself the joy of becoming uniquely you without regard to the programming that's going on around you. Opening yourself up to new ideas, new ways of thinking and perceiving the world. Collaborating, cooperating, creating a new reality that all of us everywhere can benefit from and grow from. We can do better than this. We can create a humanity that is mutually beneficial, mutually productive, and mutually joyful for everyone here. If you'd like to add to this conversation, feel free to visit my Facebook page at With My Drum. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, thanks for listening. Blessings on your journey.